Всем привет! Я решил в качестве эксперимента нарезать трансляцию чемпионата мира по вейкборду, поскольку многим, возможно, как и мне, неудобно смотреть длинные многочасовые трансляции. Надеюсь, что мне за это не прилетит от правообладателей. Формат экспериментальный, поэтому очень нужна ваша обратная связь. Если вам такое заходит, то обязательно поставьте лайк, подписывайтесь на канал, включайте уведомления. Я для вас все эти нарезки соберу в отдельный плейлист, чтобы было удобно находить, чтобы ничего не потерялось. Болеем за любимых райдеров, за крутые трюки. Ну и приятного просмотра.
You got Adrian Abeck out there on the water, one of the OGs of the Deutschland team. If I could say something to Adrian, I just want to say, du bist ein totaler awesome. So, very unfortunate. Anybody know where Alvin Louis is at the moment? He has missed run number 1, but he might get a chance at run number 2. Nice and smooth, just keeping it tidy, gets that 50-50 and the 50-50 board slide. Hey, there you go. Gets that switch back roll to revert. Loading up that line into the blind judge. Very smooth indeed. Oh, that is a super nice back mob right there into the Bel Air. Super strong moves right now for Adrian. He is dealing with a little bit of a hip injury at the moment from practice. Oh, just coming undone a little bit. I think he wanted the rail to rail, just managed to fakey out from the 50-50. Ah, beautiful. Backboard to blind out. Adrian's going to be really stoked at this run. Will he finish things off proper? Nice big breaths as he goes into the whirly bird. Hells yeah. Excellent job right there for Adrian Abeck. I see Georgie Porgy over there, George of the Jungle. Wild, wild. So he's just resting his hips right now. We can see the replay, 50-50 into that board slide. Not quite getting the full pull down, but okay. That's a beautiful back roll to revert right here onto the inside. And this blind judge is just textbook style. And there you go. You don't see too many of those outside back mobs. So mad respect, and with a handle pass. I don't know. I'm trying to message the guys in the hotel. I'm announcing. Guys, if anybody knows where Alvin Louis is from Hong Kong, please tell him to go to the dock right now. He needs to make it to the dock right now. All right, so up next, Team Shashlik, we got Valery Zavaitov. About to get out there right now. All right. Okay, so Zavaitov about to get into the business. Mr. Valery. Nice backboard into the hallway of that rail-to-rail section. Ooh, gets a 180 on. It gets a little tricky on the whoop-de-whoop, I have to say. You can't really pop too hard off that first wedge. And oh no! Trying to go for that toe back 7 and just pops the handle mid on the second handle pass. Damn, you can see there on the replay. He got the first handle pass, but on the second, just slightly popping it. And now, guys, watch out. Watch out for Almas Smile Cool-Off, bib number 199. And don't say we didn't warn you, because this guy is a monster. Insane surface tricks all day, every day. Best of luck. This is one guy you do not want to miss. All right, so here we go. Almas into his house. All right, so just running down a few of the obstacles right there. His run will not start till the third corner on that rail-to-rail section, and this guy is a beast. You have been warned. So here we go, on attack mode, on his heels. Let's see what he's got for us. Wow, gets a 180 on, switch 50-50, and a 270-90 out from the rail-to-rail position. 270 on, back to his regular stance, into a front board. Wow. And then too easy on that front side 540, slow motion, baby. Into a really nice back roll to revert right there. In lake once more, into the back mode. Super smooth. Oh, tail grab, front flip to blind, easy as can be. And yeah, this is definitely just a warm-up lap for Almas. Beautiful front board, 90 out. Dude, you can hardly tell if he's like, you know, what his strong foot is, whether it's goofy or regular. Ah, slow motion backside 3, just showing ultimate handle control. Holy moly, Axel Foley. What do you guys think of that one? Dude, that's got to put him up pretty high. Might have just done enough to take out Adrian. Dude, beautiful. No, so that was a 180 on, switch 50-50 to front board, 90 out. And then there you go, slow motion 5. But, you know, the spins that he's doing, they're all technically the same direction. But man, that tail grab, front flip to blind was money. The 270 hard way, 90 out, also super clean. And check this out, slow motion, stalling out that backside 3 like it's nobody's business. My Lord. Hey, Alvin Louis just made it to the dock. He will get 1 lap in. Thank God. He did have the course pretty sussed out from yesterday's practice. Also rocking the Atlas from my homeboy, Lior Sofer, the Kota, representing for Dup Wake. Oh, gap 50-50, back 3 out, and he is back into business. Board slide. Hey, gets a 270 out. Getting a little bit aggressive, and here we go. That's his first time on the water today. Melly grab 180. Come on, Louis. Holy smokes. This guy, dude, giving me baby heart attacks. Come on, Louis. Let's go, Al boy. Let's show him what you got. He's been training quite a bit out in Thai Wake Park, actually residing out in Thailand at the moment. As you can see right there, a massive crypt just for all the good people there by the dock. And looking to get highly technical here on this tube hack. Beautiful. Fitty, front three out. Man, he's got a nice hit here on the stacks and balls. Gets that beautiful front board. 270 out. Full pull. Let's go, Alboy. Better late than never. On his heels. Make it happen, buddy. Yeah, gets that tantrum crail. What the hell? That's how you do it, Alboy. Did he do enough to get into the top two? Actually, I cannot even confirm if it's the top two that's going to move on to the next round. No, it would have to be. Dude, did he do enough to take out Adrian? Adrian definitely kicked his butt on the air trick section, but the rails were definitely on point. He did have a little hiccup on the first kicker hit. Dude, check that out. Watcha! Dude, representing for Hong Kong, China right there. Insane. Alboy made it, dude. He was about to get disqualified. He missed run number 1, and then luckily got run number 2. Hells yeah, Alboy. And just like that, Valeri, who fell on the toeback 7 earlier, finds himself in the unfortunate last spot, coming into run number 2.
We have seen a lot of riders already today mess up that first run, end up in the last spot, and then end up in that first spot, just like Didi did in the previous group.
Correctamundo. And there you go, gets that backboard to backboard. Ooh, we knew he had like a blind out of that one earlier. So Team Shashlik trying to get it done. Okay, playing a little bit more conservative right now.
I think he wants to set himself up a little nicer on that toeback 7. Getting the second handle pass and stomping it super clean. Now eyeing up the first part of the air trick section before motor tower 4, where he's going to go for a back mob just before the motor tower. He really wants this, man. Now coming back into a front to blind, getting it super, super clean. I think we might have called it, CeeLo. He might go from that bottom spot all the way up, getting a mob to the inside of the lake, killing that air trick section.
All right,
and now eyeing up on that firecracker rail. Going toe side, backside 2, just coming off a little early, getting a little tip tap to the outside of that pipe.
And then onto the stacks and balls, gets that back lip into front lip.
And full pulling that thing is super tough, man. Definitely harder than going from the transfer side.
Sorry, that was a back lip to board slide.
Oh!
He loves his toe backs.
A little ballerina whoop-de-whoop off that kicker, but missing the handle.
Okay, so like right now, I really don't think it's going to be enough to get him through into the next round, but will it be enough to try to take out Alvin from that 3rd position at the moment?
I haven't seen Alvin's full run, but
it was magical.
I do think
for his first handle. For the first handle, it was magical.
How did he miss his first run?
He did not show up in the dock.
No way.
I think he literally just came off at his DD taxi and then straight to the dock.
That's pretty impressive then, to put on a full run and that kind of pressure, that kind of stress of
with that
just
extra
being
detail,
late.
Yeah, definitely it's special. All right, so you see there on the replay. And here we go. Like we said earlier, Almaz is a beast. So he's
number 199. This guy is the air trick king.
Yes, he is. But, dude, he was actually pretty nifty on the rails as well. Hitting things, switch toe side, heel side, switch heel side, getting full pulls.
He has been spending a tiny bit of time in Thailand working on his rails, actually, recently. I just saw him in Thailand just over 2 weeks ago, and I think it was just purposely for this event to focus on his rail riding a little more.
And it is the correct place to go to.
It is definitely the correct place to go. Getting a nice 270 to another 270 into the soup, then front board 90 out on that down rail. Pretty much 95% of the way. Then off that kicker doing a heel front 9, a tiny bit free spun and a tiny bit of a sketchy landing, but I think he'll be able to make up for it.
I think I'll call it out. That was majorly pre-spun.
Then a back mob just before that motor tower, then another back mob to the inside, right after the fourth corner, then front tail to
Wow.
blind. I think one of the sexiest air tricks that you can do out there, and coming to the inside for, I believe, is going to be, ooh, I think he messed up his scoop a little bit there and got a somewhat of a toe side crip. Then front 270, staying on that tail the whole way through. A couple tic-tacs here and there. And eyeing up that transfer on the fun box. Going toe side, hard way 270, kind of spinning it over into a front 3.
I love his back 3 here. He stalls it out. Maybe he's going to go for a stalled out back 5.
Ooh, and getting the
Oh.
back 7 a bit off axis as well, and getting the board right back
There you
under him
go.
where he needed
Flexing
to.
them guns.
Where's Speedo when you need him?
Buongiorno, Speedo. Hope you're tuning in right now here to the World Championships out here in Beijing. So just going to do that roll call real quick. So once again, welcome to the 2026 Shunshan Group IWWF World Cable Wakeboard and Wake Skate Championships here at Shunyi Olympic Cable Park, aka Beijing Wake Park, out here at the People's Republic of China. Organized by the Shunyi District People's Government and sanctioned by the IWWF. Supported by the Beijing Shunyi Commercial Group, Chinese Water Ski, Underwater and Powerboat Association, and sponsored by the Shunshan Group, Li Ning Apparel, and Rixon. And like you said, you know, it's the Shunyi district of Beijing. That's where we're at right now. This used to be the Olympic rowing site from back in 2008 Olympics, right? So that's why they were able to get the budget to try to put this whole event together. And, you know, the whole city is like racked up. There's so many things going on. You know, we saw some go-karts over there.
Yeah, we got people rowing right on the other side of the lake.
There's a rowing competition on the other side of the lake over here, and it's like 100% all good in the hood. And we got my main man, Wilfred.
Sexy Wilfred.
Dude, mad respect, Wilfred. How was
Nice
it
riding
out there?
It was very nice. I love it.
You had the biggest smile. It was really, really nice. And
I
you were
liked your
6'7".
It's a world champion. 6'7".
All right, so our first group for heat number 2.
Team India, man. First time we see them here at the World Championships.
I believe we've seen them at a previous World Championship, but this is the biggest team that they've ever sent.
They got 4 riders, I believe.
And they ride out of this 2-tower cable out in India, and it's just really stoked that they can be out here.
And they've actually been, they started a social media channel together where they've been documenting all their progress up to this point here at the World Championships.
Yeah, they get some
and they're getting
pull.
some pretty decent views. They're getting some good love from all the Indian homies out there. And
that is a billion people after all.
And it is cool to see these guys out here. Definitely all quite new to wakeboarding, but for the short time they have been riding, they are killing it.
They are definitely new to a full-size cable.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
I believe this is one of the first times they all are riding a full-size cable.
Yes.
So just taking it chill on that first section, that rail-to-rail is pretty intimidating. I wouldn't recommend any new riders to hit it. Same as that swoop-de-swoop, but he did a little ollie over the buoy right there. Will we see him eye up that kicker?
Dude, he really wants to do an air trick. He has a back roll on the 2-tower, but you know, if you haven't spent enough time on the full size, it's kind of tricky to find out where that line could be.
I think he's saving that back roll for the second run. I saw him try a few in practice yesterday, but he did take a few hard slams.
Let's go, Vinay. I was actually calling him winner the whole time.
Well, looks like he's going to go for his first rail hit of the run here on the pipe. Going up the safety and just boosting a little bit. Now coming switch, showing he can ride on both feet. Up the kicker of the double king. Are we going to see the 180? Very nice. And then are we going to see him end off on the XL kicker? This is a pretty big kicker to be hitting. And to come in switch. Oh, sending
come on now,
and getting back up. His whole body was underwater right there.
Mad
and he
respect.
managed to get himself out of there. That was sick, man.
I think that's his first invert so far here at the whole time he's been here in Beijing.
That's definitely possible.
Mad respect.
I haven't seen him do any of that in practice yet, and to see him stomp that is awesome.
Very good.
On his switch foot as well.
Did I like the tantrum handle pass? Just handle pass right in front of you. And here we go. This guy
His
is cool
teammate.
as hell. His name
Definitely
is
got one of the coolest beards on the dock right
Yes,
now, and at the wake
guaranteed.
park, that's for sure.
His name is Hockey. Very easy to remember. I'm sure it's spelled a little bit different, but the way phonetically, it's Hockey. I like the elbow pads right there. And he's a unit, dude. He's a pretty big guy.
Man, he's
Saw
a
him
machine.
Doing like extreme yoga too to get prepared for the comp.
I love his profile picture, man.
Yeah, dude, check that out.
That's like a perfect Tinder profile picture right there.
And that's exactly what we want to see here in at the World Championships. Not the Tinder part, but different cultures, different countries.
Exactly. And just sharing the sport that we all love.
Absolutely.
All coming down, all having fun on the water, and all trying to put the best show we can on the water out here in China.
Right on, right on. So hard. Hockey, aka Harkirat Sahi. I'm sure his parents would like his name to be pronounced fully.
Eyeing out that swoop rail, going up the swoop, butt sliding and getting back up. I'm sure that was on purpose, man.
Dude.
Everyone loves the butt slide and doing a nice little power slide on the water. I think he wants to get that back.
Oh!
Mama, and getting a nice frontage for us.
We'll get to see a nice replay of that one. But when you hit your butt cheek on a safety like that, that is painful. Not Fei Cheng Hao. So he seems to be fine. Ah, yeah, there's the dreaded front edge. Who we got, Victor?
All right, so up next we have Martin Gerbaldi out of Argentina.
Buena suerte to the homie from Argentina. Dale, dale, dale.
Getting everything nice and wet for when he comes back around. Looks like he's going to be hitting that double kink and the stair features on the way back. Getting a few deep breaths in before starting off his run in the back corner, because this is an 8 to 12 trick run and it can be super tiring. So it's kind of nice they get this half a lap of rest before going all in. And he's eyeing out this rail to rail, coming ollie on 50-50 to front lip, just getting a little tap on there and getting pulled off a bit early. Now coming in toe side into the swoop, going for a front board on the way up, staying 50-50, and then a front side 270 the other way and 270 out. Those are some really quick feet for not much time. Then going heel side, front side 540, landing bolts off that inside kicker. And now coming to the outside for an air trick before the fourth mortar tower with a roll to revert to the outside. And it looks like he's setting up for something. Ooh, going for toe side crypt. One of the only guys to send a toe side air trick here and going straight into a crypt and trying to get a little tickle on the nose of his board there.
And here we go, going into the inside link again. Nice back roll to revert. First run. So just trying to feel out the cable before upping the ante. And this one is beautiful. Backside three straight into the...
One of the most satisfying rails, I think, on the whole course is landing in those steps. The sound you get, the brap, is amazing. And a nice front board switch up 270, but just coming up a tiny bit early. I think he'll clean that up in our second run. And then coming in for his final kicker hit, going for a toe side, backside 180 rewind. Nice. That was a solid run, man. I think it's safe to say that that puts him in the first spot for now. But we got Fabrizio coming out of Italy, the team coach, and he is one guy to watch out for, man. He's a fucking machine.
And then, there's a lot of Italians out in Argentina, dude. There's a huge Italian immigrant population out there. I like that hit. You could try to get a fuller pull, and, the crowd is going wild again. You definitely know an Italian's about to hit the water. That back roll is nice and tidy on the replay as well. And he's going to throw in some back rolls here eventually. Really
good composition in this run and a lot of pretty banger hits, and everything was quite solid. Just one or two rail hits to clean up, but I think that's definitely enough to get him up there.
Exactly.
And there you go, 51. So more than triple of the points that are on the scoreboard so far. But if anyone's going to change anything right now, it's going to be this man right here, Fabrizio, the Italian team coach.
So best of luck to Fabrizio right here as he enters the course proper. And then I'll call out this rail to rail. Let's just bounce back.
Let's do it. Number 69 right here.
Oi! 50-50 to front lip, 270 out, blind landing.
Now coming into the swoop, going on his switch toe side, going front board, 270 into the swoop, then the other way front board, just missing a little bit of the rail.
And then onto the inside kicker, that's a big one. Front side 540, smooth as can be, keeping that handle nice and tight to the hips.
And now coming out to the outside for a big blind judge just before the fourth mortar tower.
Bellissimo.
And back to the inside for the back mob, back-to-back banger air tricks right there. And then rushing to the outside for a nice front flip tail grab. And throwing in a quick beller right after that corner.
And then onto the toe side into the inside, and that's a proper toe side railing.
He's not messing around right now. He's really squeezing in all those air tricks. He wants it.
Ah, outside in, back lip on the nose, and then getting a little into the firecracker section.
Then coming in toe side to that fun box for a nice toe side front board. Oh! Looks like he got stuck on that down rail.
You'll see that on the replay, I guess.
He got nicely locked in there, and it just looks like he got pulled right off of it.
I think he could be right on that one, but we will see.
But either way, I think he put in so many air tricks there, and everything was fairly locked in. I think he's got enough points to get into that top 2 spot for easy.
So he just missed out on that fun box and the last kicker. Might be razor sharp close actually, but you know I think you're right. I think he might have done enough, and I like how he does his back mobs. Really holds the mob, not like tic tacking around. And man, we want to see that just one more time, if possible. But I don't think we're gonna get it.
5 air tricks, man, in such a short little time frame right there is super impressive. And those weren't simple air tricks either.
Nah.
Everything with a blind or a mob, toe side and heel side.
And that toe side railie was textbook style. Full extension.
You can see he really thought out his run because he sets the toe side railie to the inside of the lake, and then that sets it up perfectly for the outside in transfer onto that rail. And that looks like it was enough. Got him into that top spot just above Martin right now.
Man, they're looking to 6.7s out here. 60.67, 51.67. The kids are going wild, the millennials. All right, so Vinay out there at 15 because he did get a tantrum and finished his run. Not bad, being third.
Let's go, Team India, baby.
Man, you should go out there to India and get some content sometimes. Dude.
You know, I was thinking about it. Me and Kawasaki, shout out Kawasaki, are actually planning a trip to India next month.
That's Victor's favorite Japanese uncle. And he knows how to throw down on the wakeboard too.
Dude, he's a full sender. He's probably the best over 150 kilo wakeboarder in the world, you could say.
Banzai. So just cruising around, dude, just like soaking it all in. He is in the World Championships. Nice little power slide right there. Dude, that's nuts. So,
around.
Wait, like, he's just cruising around the park on regular, but I'm pretty sure he hit that tantrum on a good
Yeah, he did that tantrum switch. He's coming out wide. We might see him go for the back roll here. He's coming into the inside of the lake. Let's see. Oh! Full commitment right there. He kept the handle right till the end.
I know what that feels like. Mad respect, guys. Give it up for Team India. Vinay, the winner. So he actually grew up in the UK. Just recently moved back to the motherland,
So
India.
that's where he got the accent from.
Yes.
Because I was talking to him yesterday, and he looked like he was from Team UK.
Yes, exactly. Along with Mary. And here we go, hockey, man. Let's go, hockey.
I'm loving the steez here, man.
Yeah, like he looked like he could be in Bollywood, dude, you know, like as an action star.
Definitely a stunt man.
Hockey. All right, bib number 190 for our homeboy from India out here representing at the 2026 IWWF Shandong World Championships. Shengshang, rather. All right, so you guys can see there's an Axis wake boat there in the back. They do have some wake surfing out here on the same facility.
They've got it all here, man. They've got the aqua park, they got the Ferris wheel, they got the ropes course, the kayaking, the boat, the cable system.
Go-karts. We were here for a couple of World Cups like about 13 years ago, and there were no trees around here. So it's shaping up to be really, really nice. Let's see if hockey picks a fight one more time with these rails. There you go, Ollie 180. Let's keep it that way.
Coming in switch toe side this time
Whoa,
into
whoa,
the
whoa.
swoop. Oh, switching back right before.
There you go.
I think he wanted to commit into a toe side 180 in and just kind of gave up in the last moment. But getting redemption on that 360 on the water, going front 360.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Whoa, I thought he was going to throw an air trick right there.
You think that was a little practice for an air trick he's going to try throw here in the final corner?
Well,
He
if
got me
anything, that
excited
is
there,
a
man.
beautiful heel side cut.
He got me excited there. I thought he was going to go for an S-Mob 5, but
The crowd is going wild for Team India right here. Giving him maximum respect. Oh!
Woo! Yeah, baby, yeah.
Dang. These guys are brave as heck.
Now I know why he's got those elbow pads.
Yes.
You don't want to be firecrackering your elbows down those steps. That wouldn't be any fun.
Mad respect, mad respect. So I think we're just going to wait for him to get out of the course real quick as we go through the replays. We'll let you guys enjoy those replays right there.
Oh, look at this one. Fitty on the corner of the steps. And, yeah, the elbows got close right there.
Not bad at all. Now we got the Argentinian out there. He is currently on second spot. He has a easy into the next round right now.
And he's got the potential to take that top spot away from Fabrizio. He had a few hiccups on a few rail hits, and if he can clean it up, maybe it could bump him up a little bit into that top spot.
So Martin Girbaldi about to throw down. Buena suerte, hermano. Dale, dale, dale. So once again, you guys are watching the 2026 Shunshang Group IWWF World Cable Wakeboard and Wakeskate Championships out here at Shunyi Olympic Cable Park, Beijing Wake Park, People's Republic of China, organized by the Shunyi District People's Government and sanctioned by the IWWF, supported by the Beijing Shunyi Commercial Group and the Chinese Waterski Underwater and Powerboat Association, sponsored by the Shunshang Group, appareled by Li Ning, and I have to say, guys, if you haven't seen Victor yet and this Li Ning apparel, he's looking mighty sexy.
My six-pack has never actually looked better than this, guys. I really hope that the camera shows us on the live stream real soon because I'd love to show this off to you.
And last and finally but not least, we've got Rickson Cableways as our sponsor. And here we go, Martin on attack mode, trying to get back and forth with Fabrizio. Fabrizio obviously had a little hiccup there on the blue fun box. So we do know this guy could throw down some back mobs.
Eyeing up the outside of that rail-to-rail, going 50-50 to board slide, but just coming off a little bit early. Now coming in toe side to the swoop, going front board into the down, and then front 270 out, much more locked in than in that first run. And now eyeing up the inside kicker, going for a heel side, front side 540, just as clean as in that first run. And here's where he makes up for it. He goes outside, back roll to revert, staying out wide. so that he can go on his toes for a toe side
Oh!
revert. A little sketchy, but a little bit of improvement from that first run, I would say.
Okay, so watch out now. Going back in lake, and this is where the possible back mob can... Oh, no, not a back mob. Back roll to
Oh,
blind.
no, just getting the handle shot out right there.
Wow.
So you could see that he wanted to take that top spot away from Fabrizio. He tried to improve his run a little bit there, but just had a few hiccups, I guess. Didn't have the time to practice that in his training here, but
mad respect, dude. Mad respect. Definitely upping the ante from run number 1. So congratulations to Fabrizio and Martin. They are definitely going through to the next round. Fabrizio just going to get another run right here. Just
victory
to try
run
victory
for
lap,
number
technically.
69.
There you go. Just just trying to rush that toe side back heel revert, and man, just getting a little bit tail heavy. And he tried really hard to hang on to that handle. Boing. Okay, so right now we got Fabrizio. He's making it through to the next round. Congratulations, Team Italy. Bang, bang.
I wonder if he's going to take it show or put on a show for us right now.
From my wife. The mics are muffled, but we can hear you talking about this. All right, Fabrizio, Forza. Nice front board, gets a 180. Trying to get a little last minute back lip there. Coming into the inside kicker for that slow motion front side 540. Got some heavy knee support too on the front knee of his. Into the blind judge, making it look easy.
Now back to the inside with a back mob. In his last run, he squeezed in 5 air tricks. So there's the front to blind.
Wow.
That's 3 air tricks already, and he's not even made it around that last motor tower. Now coming back to the inside for the 90210, just barely getting around. But it sets him up perfectly for that outside in transfer here on the firecracker, going outside in back tail, fully locked in on that tail,
Just
which is
made it
what we
too.
want to see. And now will he get redemption on that 450 transfer? He got stuck in his previous run, playing it safe and just going back 270 and saving it for one more kicker hit, coming on his toes. Nice toe side edge off that XL, going for a big laid out crow mob and just going down, but
Man,
it's all good. He's in the finals, baby.
he's in the finals, baby. Had he landed that one, he would probably be up in the 70s.
Oh, easily.
But
Or in a 69 like his jersey.
but as it stands right now, probably going to be a little bit better, maybe a 65. Why don't you guys put your guesses as well as to what his score might be on the comments section. How y'all doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'm sure for all the people in Europe, it's a little bit late or a little bit late in the afternoon, maybe. But it is awful early out here for us. We are now approaching midday out here in Beijing Wake Park for the World Championships. There you go. You're completely right. Definitely take it a little bit more easy there. Dude. The promo just coming undone right there.
Beijing.
I know is money. You can take that straight to the bank.
The way he did that and then just went straight in for that perfectly locked in outside in back tail was sexy. Oh, 6767.
Yeah.
They're definitely trying to make the Gen Zs happy here. Oh, and we got another Team India starting off the next heat right here.
He's lit. La lit, la lit.
Liddy, liddy.
We got some heavy hitters over there. We got some guys ready to rock and roll out. We got Leonardo Gotti there too. Thai tattoo on his back too. There you go. Victor's favorite number. Just walking away.
And shout out Turin Wake Park. That's actually Fabrizio's cable. He owns that spot. They got the biggest mega ramp in Europe. Pretty solid park. One of the only parks in Europe to not buy a bunch of unit rails and actually make their own features like Thai Wake Park does.
Right. Very cool.
Man, it looks like this next heat is pretty stacked.
It does look like it. And,
Man, the Indian
wow.
homie's full service, getting his boots done for him. Full pit stop mode there.
Double knee support. Well, that's Monique over there, man. He's trying to be a good homegirl and stuff. Once again, mad respect to Vinay, getting that switch tantrum. And this next rider coming out right now, he is actually the owner of the cable park out there in
No
India.
way.
Yes.
He might be the guy who I've been seeing in all the videos, actually.
Yeah.
Lalit, what a cool name, man.
Yep. Alright, so just chilling like a villain. So guys, it's a U-shaped course out here in this particular World Championships. It starts after the third corner on the other side on the, well, historically we would be calling that the second straight. And here we go, yeah, shakas.
CeeLo, what do you prefer, starting your run right off the dock or going half a lap till you go start your run?
Dude, I'm a little bit on the old school, older side. I really do enjoy just kicker to kicker straight off the dock.
I prefer it. I feel like it gives me too much time to think and start overthinking my run.
Right. I mean, I did enjoy just getting that chill, like, okay, cool, get about 300 meters before the action actually starts. But it's just a little bit different, you know. I guess it's just trying to adapt your mindset into different settings. But, you know, at this level and being in the World Championships, you have to be able to adapt.
No, exactly. And I think it's cool that all these different events are doing all these different formats, so it changes things up, mixes it up, and keeps it fresh.
Whoa. Dang,
I think there's a little inside bet between the Team India crew of who's going to stomp that back roll first.
Man, it's got to be a lot of dinars on that. Okay, not bad at all. So Lalit.
Went chill on that back straight so he could save all his power for that back roll. Hopefully, we see him stomp it in that second run and he takes home all that rupiah.
That is correct. Dude, slow motion swimming, let's get it. Okay, next rider is Stanislav. Igorov Stanislav, representing for Team Shashlik.
Shashlik power.
Shashlik power. I like the socks. And oh my god, he's wearing a wetsuit, dude. Holy smokes. We got Matty Kornfeld with us over here right now, just chilling like a villain, enjoying the same view that the MCs have out here. And here we go.
Stanislav
heel side
into that stacks rail trail, going board slide to board slide, front 270 out, nicely on the nose till the end of the rail there.
And then into the scoopy scoop. Gets a 180 on, back to the regular stance. Ooh, 270, 90 out. Just a little bit helter-skelter on the exit, but all good as he makes his attack to the kicker. What do we got, Vic?
Big front side 540, setting himself up perfectly just for the air trick session as he come heel side for a back roll to revert to the outside of the lake.
And then coming back in, I am assuming, yes, he does. Boom, gets a massive crip right there, full extension.
And then
into
rushes back into the outside for oh no! Came around wide and just had too much speed.
That is terrifying for the operator because, you know, when those ropes sling up to the elevator,
you don't want that getting tangled there.
It's going to be an issue.
Could be a quick end to the contest right there.
All right, so pretty hectic to go for a Rayleigh-based trick straight after the fourth corner. You know, it eats up so much space.
To the inside of the lake as well, and then to try squeeze in an air trick to the outside. Those are some quick feet, man.
Quick feet for sure, but you know, you can't mess with the laws of physics, dude. Like, that distance is that distance. And here we go. We got another Team Shashlik rider.
Oh, Max. This guy also spends a lot of time in Thailand. Maxim Gromov. This guy rips, man. He's real good on the features. He definitely pays attention to doing some real styly rail hits. And then, obviously, like all Team Shishlik riders, he's got some banger air tricks.
Yeah, like from back in the days when it was just like Nick Volokov and stuff like that, there's a lot of guys coming out of the woodwork.
A lot of new names that have actually popped up in the recent years, and it's super cool to see.
Excellent. So here we go. Maxime attacking the rail to rail. Let's see if he makes it difficult for me. Backboard. Oh, back 180. Okay, ollie 180 on, switch 50-50.
One of the better hits we've seen on that rail to rail today, actually. And then going front board, hard way 3 to back lip, and then staying back lip through the swoop, which is super tough.
I think he was fixing his shocks while he was doing that rail
Yeah, he's
hit.
definitely listening to some tunes right there.
Nice
The shocks are a
540
little
off
loose.
nice 540 off the kicker, and here we go. Team Shashlik special.
Back mob 5 to
Holy
the outside and coming
smokes.
back in for a back mob the other way, and then coming straight back out for a big crip. I think he wanted a 313 there, but then coming to the outside again for a crow mob, squeezing in all those air tricks.
Monstrous.
Goddamn beautiful. Then coming outside in on this rail to rail, going front board to the box, and then trying to hop back up. Really cool line. We haven't seen that yet today.
That's some Thai Wake Park influence for sure.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Damn, going back one onto that kicker and then unwrapping onto the rail. A little sketchy, but if we see him get that, that'll definitely help him. Wrapping up with a nice big toe back 7. Super stand-up run right there from Maxim.
Man, he is breathing hard over there after that air trick line.
It gets you, man. You're doing 3 proper hits and then sending 4 air tricks and then going into 3 big hits again.
Dude, back mode 5 to the outside, in lake back mode. Insane pass right there. Gets that 180 on to the front board, 270 out. This is just a setup 540 really, but that's insane, dude, because that corner is not easy.
That's not a spot to be throwing a back mob 5.
Yeah, I think he definitely wanted a 313 or 315 right there. And that front board, this is where he came undone, just pushed away a little
This
bit too
hit
hard.
and the next hit are 2 hits that I really want to see him get done in the next round. Super creative rail hits right there. And it's nice to
Wow.
see someone taking a different line here on the course, because these features do have a lot of different lines, and so far we've been seeing a lot of the riders take similar lines, so to see some people switching it up is super cool.
Okay, so we got a rider from the People's Republic of China. We got Lu. Gets that backboard, nice and easy.
Going 50-50
50-50.
through the swoop, board slide, 180 out.
And then on to the kicker section right here. Whoa, edging into that kicker, trying to get maximum pop, gets that front side 3.
Taking
Man.
it chill here before the 4th motor tower. Is he going to set up for an air trick here in that final corner? Coming in towards the inside. Going for a nice big crypt here in the corner.
First air trick we've seen so far from the riders, from the local talent.
Coming back to the inside for a Rayleigh. Oh, and just going down on that
no.
landing.
Looks like he had that rock solid.
I think that
I like the glitter
the
helmet.
bling bling helmet is sick. We've seen a few riders kind of fall like that, where it looks like they had their trick and they just go down on the landing, and it could be due to them maybe not being so used to doing a contest run yet, since it
Yes.
is a little newer here, and not having the energy by the time they get to that section of the course, because it is super tiring, and it's definitely something you need to train for, because you need that lung power.
Oh, it just didn't bend the knees enough, really. I mean, that was a nice explanation from you, but we can see from the replay, he just didn't really bend his
Yeah.
knees.
Straight-legged.
Oh, dude, check out the dreads on this guy.
Rasta, bro.
Yaman.
Giorgio Peri.
Jamaica. Jamaica Italian. Jamaican crazy. Whoa, he must wear a triple XL helmet to get all that hair in there. Great observation, in fact. That is a rental helmet. I wonder how much he had to pay for that one.
I think
So-
it might have just been free.
Conditions looking mighty good right here at Beijing Wake Park for the Shunshan Group IWWF World Cable Wakeboard and Wake Skate Championships. So we've gone through the boys, the girls, the veteran divisions. We are now in the Masters, and soon up next we're going to have the juniors, and that's going to be insane to watch.
That's one of the categories I'm maybe most excited to see.
Fitty to front lip, 270 out.
Coming in the other way, toe side to that swoop going board slide.
Whoa.
Oh, getting a nice butt
Oh.
slide on the way up, saving it, and then hitting that down pipe. Coming in toe side to that kicker, going toe side, backside 7, stomping it super clean. Then eyeing up an air trick before that corner tower, getting a nice big crip, sliding him nicely to the outside so that he can come back to the inside and go for the inside back mob,
Oh,
landing a
270.
little bit in back lip. Not sure if that was on purpose, but it looked pretty sick.
Wow. Excellent, dude. Just as the carrier went around the pulley, makes his way around from that blind position. And then here we go onto the firecracker section.
Going
Bra.
front roll to brap.
Beautiful front row bra. And the dreads look pretty amazing on that one.
I hope they show that in slow motion later in the replay.
Hey, gets a nice little hard way over there, gap. And then on to the money booter, last and final hit. Whoa!
Getting all stuck up on that KGB.
Uh,
That's one
basically
trick
underflipping it, eh?
That's one trick you don't want to get stuck up on. It's no fun.
You get up in the air and you're like, Mama.
Mamma mia! What do you think went up through his hand when he got stuck there? Madonna!
Jobless. So here we go. See the instant replay. And
Dude,
those
look at
dreads
how
are
the dreads
flowing,
look
dude.
in the slow motion,
Extra
dude.
steez.
Ooh.
Dude, man, if it wasn't for those dreads, he wouldn't be
Look
able
at
to get
that,
back
dude.
on his board.
The dreads helped him get around on that 7. Definitely whipped him around a little bit.
That definitely looks like a 20-pound dread.
I like the way he buttered through that mob.
This is so money. There you go. Check that out.
Dude, his dreads even slapped the steps when he was upside down. That was sick.
Whoa! He still got the handle, though.
I think his dreads got stuck in the handle pass.
There we go. Not it, not it. So as it stands, Maxime Grimov on top. And am I reading that right? That is an 82. That is the biggest score we've seen so far today. Followed by Pieri Giorgio with a 50.67. And Stanislav at a 32. Lou with a 15. Lalit. He got 5 on it.
Hey, hot take. Junior men is as stacked as open men's.
For sure.
Junior is always like insane to watch.
It's like open men, but with stamina.
Yeah.
Open men, but
no-
no
and no
strategy.
strategy.
Yeah. All right.
Psych.
So he went for that back roll in the first run. Looks like he's gonna give it another go. Here we go. Oh! No way! He got double the height
no.
than he did in
Oh,
that
no.
first run. Shot the handle straight into the mortar tower,
Man, it's safe. It's safe.
and
That would have been the first Indian back roll at the World
operator
Championships.
saved it. Damn, he almost took home that rupiah.
Big fat shout out to Brian Modrigo, our lead operator out there, hailing out of Deca Wake Park, Clark, Philippines. That's my homeboy.
Saving the comp.
Good
That was
job.
almost the end to day 1 right there.
So I think we got a little bit of a break real quick. So we'll give you guys a little bit of a break. Because I heard the computer is a little bit messed up. When they do the emergency stop, they got to go back to the control room to reset it.
Speed, baby.
And they might need to adjust the speeds real quick. Well, Lalit definitely knows how to close off a show. That was so close on that back roll.
Dude, he got the scoop perfectly right there. Got up into the air and just pulled on that handle a little too much when he landed, but I thought he was going to step up away from it.
I thought so too. And was he riding a humanoid board?
I think so. Those aren't even made anymore.
There you go. Maxime definitely sitting pretty on top right now. Stanislav definitely. Oh wow! He could definitely. He definitely wants to try to get into the top two into the next round. Yeah,
But
I think the judges have called it out, right?
I would say so. And for Giorgio Perry to have a 50 points after that fall definitely puts him in a safe spot if he can finish his second run.
But there's still Stanislav. He could serve an eviction notice for Pieri, but man, it's looking pretty rough.
And it looks like the cable's back up to speed, so I think Stanislav will be up next on the water real soon. So for those of you just tuning in, we've got the plus 30 men, the Masters men, going in for their second run right now. Maxime pretty safe in that first spot. We got Stanislav who's trying to take that first spot for him. Team Shashlik, let's go. Run number 2. So Stanislav making his way around the course to the backside of the course where his run will begin on that Stacks feature rail to rail. Shout out to Marcus putting in these rails just 2 weeks ago, right in time for this IWWF World Championship. Stanislav getting his last few breaths before it's go time, coming in on his heels to that rail to rail. Going for a board slide to board slide. Backside 270 out this time, getting the full pull he wanted in that first run, so that's already a great start for him. Then going 180 into the swoop, front side board slide, and then back 270 out the other way, showing us he can spin both ways. Now coming into the kicker, going heel side, front side, 7.
Oy.
Damn, he really wanted to take that first spot away from Maxime, but the handle got away from him.
He was definitely trying, Mad respect still. He will have a chance in the last chance qualifier, so
It's always
we
a
shall
shame
see.
when you see them step up their first 2 hits and you think it's going good for them, and then something like that happens.
yeah, no.
Now I think Maxime is in a pretty safe spot right here.
Yeah, he's just gonna be chilling like a villain. Let's see if he gets to do that back mode 5 to in-lake back mode to 315
I do
combo.
think he's going to try put on a show for Team Shashlik either way.
Knowing Team Shashlik's attitude, they're definitely gonna go all out.
They're
all
not
the
here to
time.
mess around,
Yeah.
man. And I really want to see him get these 2 rail hits. The rail box rail on that first pipe hack, and then the back one onto the kicker rewind onto that down rail. Those are 2 real banger hits that
They're definitely gonna try extra hard because it's been a while since Team Shashlik's been part
they
of
haven't
the
been
World
allowed to compete for a while, and
Yeah.
so they definitely want to make a loud comeback here at this event.
Cool. Nice to see a smile right there. Throwing up them horns. Dude, those are some massive freaking arms.
It's all that air trick power, bro.
Dude, they look like gymnasts. Iron cross style.
Real athletes out here going 180 to
Whoa.
front board 270. Oh, no.
Oh,
You know, maybe this was a strategic thing. Save some energy, make
Yeah.
it look like he was trying without going safe, and save some energy.
yeah, let's keep it happy. Keep it on a positive note. That's good for us. Get to save our vocal cords just a little bit more.
Exactly. I'll still sound human on Friday and Saturday.
So how's the experience so far, Victor, dude? Like, I know commentating normally isn't your shindig, but
Dude, I love this.
Yeah?
It's super chill here with you in the booth. Nice and relaxed. Definitely much less stressful than if I'd be competing today. And it's nice to get to see all the action like perfectly like this on the screen.
I want to say very nice live stream.
It's way better. This is up the ante quite a bit. It will definitely get better throughout the week too as well, guys. I know there's some audio issues at the moment. We're still trying to get another microphone over here, but patience is key.
Yeah, if I go quiet anytime soon, that's because my mini mic here runs out of battery.
They can't handle the Victor CeeLo power. Okay, so I hope this guy bends his knees on that second railie. Would be nice to see him finish that full run. The People's Republic of China.
Starting off with a nice board slide on that down rail. Then coming into the swoop-de-swoop, going fitty-fitty. Front lip, getting a nice full pull there as well. Now coming into the inside kicker on his heels. I believe we're going to see the heel side, front side 360.
Nice.
Stomping it nice and clean. A little shaky, but no butt or hand in the water on that landing. Now coming out wide, I think we're going to see the crypt. There we go. A nice crypt to the outside of the lake, setting him up perfectly for a railie to the inside of the lake, which is where he went down last round. Will he bend his legs this time? 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
No, going for a roll to revert right there.
Nice. And into the firecracker section. Will he? Yes, goes for that pipe this time around. No. Rut. And then onto the stacks and balls. Nice little front lip. Getting about, 60, 70% full pull on that one. But at least we'll get a chance to see him off the money booter. 3, 2, 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom, grab front side 3, landing wrapped. And landing wrapped on your heels is definitely much tougher than on your toes.
Too.
And especially off such a big unit XL kicker.
Excellent. He's got to feel really good about that one. Let's go, People's Republic of China. Make some noise for your boy, Liu Shaokang. He's a character in Mortal Kombat. Okay. Man, it's going to be sick to see Perry go for, a second hit over there. That was just his first run, so he can elevate things. It'll be really see if he can try to nip at the heels of Maxime at the moment.
And it's nice for him to be in a safe spot so he really can go all out because he has no risk whether he falls or not. He knows he's making it through right now.
Man, that didn't help me on my run number 2, though. But that just goes to show anything can happen in competition. Nothing is guaranteed. And we're all the benefactors of that one, the people watching. It just keeps it action-packed. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Let us know who you guys want, who you're rooting for in the junior division. That's going to be up in just a short while. Give your shout-outs real quick. How about you, Maddie? Who you eyeing out here for aside from the ILF team and stuff?
Let me tell you.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Wakeboard,
Yeah, baby, yeah.
John Lucas Schulz. He's a good prospect. Kleshker from Ukraine.
Kleshker is insane. And your homeboy is pretty damn good too, dude.
Yeah. Jeremy was not too bad. I think the sleeper here, 2 15-year-olds, Ricky Bussi and Filippo from Italy.
Filippo, wow, keep an eye out on those boys. And of course, keep an eye out on Henry Legless, the first sponsored full-on pro board.
My
seated
teammate
rider
right here
in
with the
planet.
first ever seated wakeboard.
And here we go, we got Pieri Giorgio.
And the first guy to land a 900 on a seated board. Are we going to see this weekend?
He's a
IWWF
humble guy,
World
isn't he?
Champions?
He's a humble guy.
He's a chill guy. Yeah, baby, yeah. So Perry Giorgio going in for his second run in a good spot right now, but definitely wants to put himself in a better seed for that next round. Coming in toe side to that rail trail, going fitty to front lip, 270 out, getting a perfect full pull. I love how his dreads just whip around on every single trip. It looks so good.
Gets that front lip. Switch 50-50.
Front 360 out nicely.
With the
full
hair
pulled
whip.
once again.
Toe back 7, stomping it. A little bit heavy on that landing as well. On the heels. Bladau gets that beautiful blind judge. And then in lake, back mob.
A little better than the first one, whipping it all the way around this time, and then squeezing in a front to blind,
Oy!
and just coming around full speed around that motor tower, and going for a quick roll to revert to just stack up some extra points. And now coming back to the inside toe side, going for a front roll into the brrrrap. And now going for the fun box. I believe we're going to see the toe side front board 180, switching it up a little bit from the last run, going blind out. And now this is where he went down last run. Will he finish a full run? Heel side. KGB getting the handle pass,
There
not
you
getting
go.
stuck and stomping it perfectly. That's definitely going to put up his score. But is it
Bellissimo.
enough to put him in front of Max Gromov from Team Shashlik?
So great redemption run right there for Pierre. Will it be enough to try to get up to Maxime? I'm not quite sure. I know he had a little bit of a hiccup right there on that front to blind.
I think it'll put up his score, but I don't think it's enough to get to that top spot right now.
I agree with you completely. So guys, enjoy the rest of the replays. That'll be it for the Masters division as we transition over to the juniors.
Popping ollie off the kicker, feel the rise. Raleigh stretching like a beast that never dies. Bad wind cutting through the wind so thin. Scarecrow flips, I let the spin begin. This is Wakeboard, water is my stage. Every trick tears open a new page. Back roll, I twist and roll. One more race and I ask for more. This is Wakeboard, water is my stage. Every trick tears open a new page. Back roll, I twist and roll. One more race and I ask for more. Tantrum backward world is upside down. Slaughter hisses as I roll through the town. Lake is burning under summer sun. 3 more seconds and the heat is won. This is Wakeboard, water is my stage. Every trick tears open a new page.
Спасибо, что досмотрели видео до конца. Делитесь впечатлениями в комментариях, ставьте лайки. Не забывайте подписываться на канал. Увидимся в следующих видео.